Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. If this is your first time here, welcome. I appreciate everybody's support out there. Let's get into the video. Today, we are going to be installing these Strike Industries EMP Glock 19 +5 base plates onto three. I have a already disassembled Glock magazine here and two KCI magazines, Glock 19 mags. So, let's get into it. So for full transparency, I don't have any sort of a permanent relationship with Strike Industries. They have sent me a couple things in the past, but I've been using their products for a very long time on various products on various things for quite some time. I use these base plates, and I have a video on these base plates already, although there were people that asked about installation. But I just have an example of a little handful of them that I have here. This is one of their aluminum base plates. And these are all their polymer ones that we're going to install today. I have them installed on G19 and G19 mags, ETS, Glock, KCI, and whatever else they'll fit. If you want to know everything they'll fit, you'll have to check out the Strike Industries website. It says it on the description part of it. So to be clear, when I say that I trust these, I have thousands of rounds through these, well, through others, but through these, I do carry with one. This is my daily rig. I actually have a Strike Industries magwell on here with a flat base plate Glock mag, but my spare mag always is the plussed up magazine. This one is a Glock mag. However, I have carried also with the G19 +4 with the Strike Industries as well. So I do put my faith in these magazine extensions. They have proven to me that they work very, very well. And the only issues I've ever had with them is not a magazine base plate issue. It is a polymer magazine issue, and that was with steel case 9mm. For those of you who don't know, steel case 9mm tends to sometimes get caught up in all polymer Glock mags. It's not an ETS thing, it's not a Magpul thing, it's not an Amend 2 thing. It is a all polymer thing because the steel cases are a bit rougher and they tend to want to dig into the polymer of the body under spring pressure. So now that is out of the way, I've never had an issue with these magazine base plates or the springs that come with them under every other circumstance other than that one. So what are you going to need for this process? Well, you're going to need your Glock magazine base plate stripper or base plate tool. This is what makes the ever aggravating Glock base plate to be so much nicer. And then the Strike Industries base plate comes with its own Allen wrench that you use to assemble it with. So that's it. This comes with its own tool. So if you're a Glock guy, you probably have one of these already. If you don't, I suggest getting on Amazon and finding one because it will make your life so much nicer. Now, as far as I know, to community standards on YouTube, instructional videos for educational purposes are still allowed. So this is not a sales video. This is an instructional educational video. I'm not doing anything illegal. I'm not selling anything, and I am not promoting anything that is restricted and or otherwise controlled by laws. So how does this work? This works as brand new KCI magazine. These, I've used these a ton. There's nothing wrong with these. I have many of them, but there was such a good price on these on a particular website that I'm probably not allowed to mention that I bought 3 of them and decided to go this route. Now, in the bottom of your Glock magazine, in the bottom of your ETS magazine, in the bottom of your KCI magazine, whatever you have, the little push button that is in the base plate, all you do is plunge that post in there and pull the base plate off. As soon as you get it started pulling off, you can just push it off the rest of the way. Now when you do that, be careful because you have components in there. And of those components, you have your body of your magazine. Now you have your spring and follower. You have the lock plate, which is what you just push down to get the base plate off, and you have the base plate. So all of this is under tension. Be careful to not let it
no! God, please, no! No!
and go wherever it is it may go in your house. So inside the package here, you will get a few things. So inside the package, you have your base plate, you have your lock tab, set screw, and Allen wrench, and you have your extended spring. So now you have the empty body of your magazine, and you have your OE follower. Just place the follower back onto the spring, onto the Strike Industries supplied spring. Install it into the magazine. I do it this way just so the follower doesn't fall off. And as you can see, it seats there just fine. You do not need to put this lock plate back in. This is where a certain amount of aggravation happens, where you are going to then compress the spring and push and slide the base plate on. Anybody who has dealt with this knows exactly how aggravating that can be. Did you hear the click? Now that tells me that the spring did shoot down into the base plate. I have on occasion had that spring catch, and all I've done is smack the mag one way or the other, and then I'll hear it clink, back into place where it should be. Now you have the base plate on the magazine, and you have the back end here, which all you're going to do is put the base plate into the slot of the magazine, making sure that the curl of this lock tab is facing the magazine. That will just drop in like this. Take your Loctite coated set screw and the supplied Allen wrench and screw it into the back of the base the base plate here. And that is it. That is all it takes to install the Strike Industries +5 base plates on the Glock 19 mags, or the +4 on the G19 mags. I'm going to do these other two right now, and we will load them up and test them.
And now these messages.
But before we test these base plates, I want to tell you about the Natchez Essentials Sweepstakes giveaway. It's a massive deal, and you can enter it. Now this giveaway is huge, with a grand prize of valued over $4,100 all the way down to $1,000, and it prizes from CRKT, Rayton, ATN, Troy, Burris, Lapua, Lee, Vertex, Fiocchi, Lyman, Barnes, and many more. Of those winnings, you could see holsters, targets, range gear, apparel, gun cleaning stuff, scopes and red dots, ammunition, and much more. So how do you win? How do you enter? Well, you can only win by entering. How do you enter? By clicking the link down below. There is no cost to entry, and there's multiple ways to enter. So enter the Natchez Essentials Sweepstakes giveaway. Massive thing. It's over tomorrow. Tomorrow, as of this posting, tomorrow is the last day you can enter. So get in on that. It's been going on for 11 days. I don't know what your odds are, but your odds are nothing if you don't enter. So get in on it. Check that link down below. Let's get back to the base plates. All right, so I loaded 20 in here. That's the +5, and I got 10 in the other ones just because I don't feel like wasting the ammo. Let's do this. There you go. So I've discussed this in the past. What is the benefit of putting plus base plates on your pistol mags? Well, number one, obviously, the most obvious being that it gives you plus ammo. It gives you more than 15, more than 17, whatever it is your mag is. So capacity is a big one. Also, adding a little extra weight to your mag. Of course, these ones being polymer. But even when you consider what do I do with it? The aluminum ones from Strike, it helps for the mag to naturally, with gravity, fall out of your gun. But if you happen to have a malfunction as well and you need to forcefully strip your mag, it gives you something to grab onto real well. And then of course, last but not least, when you post it to Instagram, people go, ooh, look at the extended mag on that. Wow. For the people that spend more time on Instagram than they do the range. But yes, I really, really like these magazines, or these magazine base plates. I use them all the time, have them on several different types of magazines, and they've never really failed me that I can call as a failure on the spring or mag base plate. So there you go, installation and use of the Strike Industries EMP. This is the +5 for G19, but they also sell the G17 and whatnot. Thanks for watching, everybody. Don't forget to hit like, share, and subscribe. If you're one of my members of the channel, I do appreciate all of your support out there, and we'll talk to you guys later.